Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will explore how to deploy your very first use case in a SIM. So the use case that we are going to create today is actually used to recognize like if there is any access has been assigned on storage account. So first basically we actually need to create a storage account. In my case, I have already created one. But in case if you haven't created, you just need to click on create here. Here if you type storage, this is the one which you need to create. You just need to click on create. Just fill these details and then click on review plus create. Once the storage account is created, you actually need to assign access on this storage account for any of the account. You just need to come to the storage account here, access control IAM. Just click on add role assignment. Just add any role. Like there are multiple roles. I'm just checking for admin. Suppose I will add this Azure AI administrator. Click on select members. So I just created one account with storage admin. You just need to click on select. Here you can give like testing or something. Click on review plus assign. Okay, so the access is created. You can check it here, role assignments. You can see like Azure AI administrator has been assigned to the storage admin account. Now let's head to the Sentinel. Mm. So now here, as we know that we do have a different data feeds, but anything which is related to access or any changes in the subscription or resource groups which are will be stored in the Azure activity. So let's type Azure activity and let's check for last 4 hours. As you can see, like we have bunch of events. The first two events are related to role assignment. Just expand this. As you can see, like it was giving the details related to the resource group and the person who assigned the access, IP address, and the properties. And it was also giving like it was assigned on the storage account, the resource ID where the access got actually assigned. So since we need to create a KQL query before deploying a use case, so first try to build one. Since as we know that we are getting the data feed to Azure activity. The next thing that we need to choose is like we need, since we do have so many events, we just need to filter with the operation name value equal to Microsoft authorization role assignment right. Just copy this. Here if you give space and if you give pipeline symbol where operation name value contains, okay, just try to run it again. Now you can see like we are only having two events, and here there will be, as you can see, like the activity status value as start and the other one is success. So the one event which is related to when we are trying to assign the access, the process gets started. So this is the event related to it. But once the access got assigned successfully, then we are getting this event. So we also need to filter where activity status value contains success. Now try to run it again. Okay, now you can see like we are getting the final event which we required. Out of these, there are few things that we only need because we don't need all this data to be present in the event. For that, we just want to have the columns or fields which required. So we do have one of the function called as project. Here you can give like what are the fields that you want in the final output, time generated base, and also we need operation name value. We need resource group as well. And we need caller and caller IP. We also need resource provider value. And we also need the resource ID, since it will give you the exact path where exactly the role assignment has happened. So this is the final query. Just copy this and try to run it once, whether we are getting the data or not. Yeah, you can see like we are getting only the fields like which we have mentioned: operation value, resource group, caller IP address, resource provider value, and resource ID. So just copy this, and if you come to here on analytics, just click on OK. Here you will find like what are the rules which are present in the organization, and if the status is enabled, that means like that rule is enabled. Since we are creating a new one, just click on create, and here schedule query rule name will be storage account access detection, and just give a name as in the description as testing. Severity will be medium, and the tags will be initial access or privilege escalation. Next, the rule logic. So here we actually need to give the query that we have built. So we can just click on view query results here. So it will give us the details like, okay, as you can see, like it was giving the details. And here it was asking like run query for, it will be minutes or hours. I'm just giving for every 30 minutes it will be running the query, and it will look up the data of last 30 minutes, or say 25 minutes. So if you want to run this at a specific from specific time, then you can choose this. I'm just giving it as automatically, and here it will be greater than 0. If you want this query to be run if after certain number of events, then you can give the count, or else just keep it as 0 only. And here you can see like configure how rule query rules are grouped into alerts. If we have multiple events, then we can group all the events into a single alert, or it will trigger an alert for each event. So I'm just grouping all events into a single alert. Next, these are the default settings. Just keep as it is. Automation rule, just keep it same. Okay, it was asking. Let's give it as 25 only. Okay, just click on save. Yeah, as you can see, like it was enabled. Now we just need to wait. I guess 25 minutes will be a long time. Let's do one thing. Let's try to Click on edit. Let's keep it as run query for every 5 minutes. I don't want to waste your time, guys. In the next 5 minutes, it will trigger an incident. Let's click on save. Mm, yeah, as you can see, the alert is already triggered here, and you can see currently the alert got triggered. Mm, okay, we got the second alert as well. As you can see, the incident got created. Let's try to assign it on our name. Okay, just click on view full details. You click on events here. Yeah, you will get the details like who assigned the access and everything. But if you come to here in the entity section, you can see there will be no entities. So there is an option to get the entities using this use case as well. If you come to analytics, again click on store as account rule, edit, get rule logic. So here in the entities mapping, add new entity. So we actually need account. It was account name, which will be tied to the caller. Next, it will be IP address. It will be tagged to the caller IP address. So just click on save again. Let's see if we got any new incident with fresh details. Just wait as of now. So you can see we got alert again. And here now let's see view full details. As you can see now we got the account which has provided the access on the storage account and also the IP of that particular user as well. And when you go to the events, you will get the more details like resource group and everything. We can create a use case. So in the future videos, we can see the different use cases, how we can create it, how we can deploy it, and how can we map the entities to that particular use case as well. And I will upload this particular use case in my GitHub repo. You can find it there. And in the future videos as well, we will discuss on the more use cases, and the same will be uploaded in the GitHub repo. I will share you the link in the description. Thanks for watching.